Welcome to another Paydirt review, and this is River Squonk Prospecting. Today we're going to do a bag of Paydirt from Etsy. This is Gold Dust Woman Paydirt, and it is sold by cpauldesigns.com. She has a really good description. If you go on her Etsy site, she has a good description of the Paydirt. Here, and I'll go over it real quick. She just says that it is Paydirt from Georgia and Alabama. It's collected from existing rivers, bedrock, banks, streams, and under or near larger boulders throughout Alabama and Georgia rivers. She talks about the gold quality in the area, usually is 18K to 22K. She searches material around, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, go on the site, definitely look at it if this is something you're interested in. This is 1 pound of material. The bag is in like a coffee container, but it's just square ones and don't have the flat bottom, so that's kind of nice. The material comes out pretty good. And there's a window. Material is like a little bit reddish blondes, a lot of mica though, so Georgia usually always has mica. This bag cost me $24.78 to my door, and that's with tax, but there is free shipping. I think these list for $32.99, so $33 bag. So with the tax taken off, because the ROI, I don't think the tax should be in there because it's not, she's not gaining any of that tax. And then with free shipping, take a little bit of shipping off. So I'm going to do this bag as a $29 bag. So that's what I'll do my ROI on. But I'll also show you the percentage total to my door. But I think ROI should be at that $29 mark. So we'll take this upstairs. We're going to cut it open like we always do. We'll look at it, and then we'll weigh it, see if we got the 1 pound, classify it, and then we'll get into it and see what we get. We made it upstairs. Let's get into this Gold Dust Woman Paydirt. We have a tear spot? I guess not. So we'll just come across with a pair of scissors. See if we can't separate this. There we go. It's a bag inside of a bag. How about that? I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, here, I'll just, yeah. So let's open it up. I guess that's, make sure you get all the stuff out, I guess. Wow, that's blondes, real blonde stuff. Like I said, there's mica in there. I can see the glitter. Alright, let's dump it out. Wow, there's a lot of shiny in there. Yeah, it says Georgia Sands. Really blonde. Real blonde stuff. Man, look at that. I don't know if that glitter is coming off there, and how blonde it is. Yeah, that seems like more than a pound, but we're going to find out. Alright, here we go. Let me see, I got this too far over, don't I? Yeah, not too bad. Alright, let's get this in here. Alright, we just made it. Pound and 0.1 ounces, so 0.1 ounce, so pound and 0.1 ounces. So let's classify it. We're going to classify the same thing. We're going to go, I think we're going to skip the quarter, but we'll go right into the 12, and then 30, and then 60, then below 60. So let's get to it. Here's our classification. So we didn't do a quarter, and this is plus 12. A little bit there, not bad. Plus 30. Good bit there, but then most of it is all in this plus 60. A lot of it. So most of the weight is right there, and then this is everything negative 60. Breakdown, it's okay. We'll see what we find. As I was classifying this, I guess I haven't done a lot of Georgia gold or Georgia Paydirts. Let me know in the comments. Is it normally real blonde like this? I don't remember it being so blonde. Yeah, a lot of light sands. You can see all the light material. So it's real light colored. I always thought it was redder, like Arizona. So let me know in the comments. But yeah, here's our breakdown. I don't know if there's going to be any magnetite in here or magnetics. Very, very little. That's, now granted, this is negative 60. Very little there. Almost nothing. Same here. Oh, literally nothing. So, nothing. I was gonna hit it here, right? Nothing. Yeah, so no magnetics. Wasn't dusty. Wasn't dusty at all. So, all right, let's get the water station set up and let's see what we can find in this. We got the panning station set up. Let's put a little bit of jet dry in there. Cut that surface tension. All right. We have the, we're going to use the 12-inch green pan today. I kind of like the green, but it's fun to switch around though. All right, we're going to go with the plus 12. A little bit of organics in there, but I say that. A couple pieces. They're not much here. Let's find out. So yeah, plus 12. Let's see if we got anything in here. Make sure you get that all solidified there. I might see something dancing around in there, but with all that mica and stuff floating around, could be just a shiny of that. All right, let's get some of this organics that's floating around on top, and we'll get right into it. All right, let's peel it back. Do we have any gold? Nope, nothing. Nothing. All right, we will get this cleaned out of my catch pan, and then we'll move on to the other classifications. All right, I'll be back. We got everything cleaned out, so now we're moving on to the plus 30. We'll go everything in. All right, let's get it wet, get it cleaned off, and then let's see what we can get. All right, plus 30, let's see what we got. Do we have anything? And we'll peel it back. Try to stay on the safe side here. Oh yeah, we got stuff poking out right there. I don't know if you can see it. How much, I don't know yet. A couple flakes there. Yep. Yeah, there it is. I think there's about 4 or 5 there. They might be stacked up on each other. Yeah. Alright, that was easy to separate. That classification, it really just peeled right off. It wasn't hard at all, and the gold stuck right there. Yeah, there we go. I'll zoom in here, get you a shot of it. A little flaky gold. It's not bad. Shiny. Let's suck that up. Alright. I don't think there's going to be anything else in there, but we'll peel it back real quick just to be on the safe side. Nothing. Alright, let's move on to the next classification, which would be the plus 60. There's a lot here. We might do it in 2. Let's do it in 2. Alright. I must have got that wet or something, because, well, maybe a little bit wet. Alright. Not dusty at all. Not cloudy. It's not messing up my water. I'm starting to question, though, the material. I don't know if it's real pay dirt or not. Okay, let's see what we got here. Do we have any gold in this? Uh-oh. Alright, well, we got one more to go yet. Nothing in this one. Nothing in this pan. Okay, let's get this out. Let's get it in this one. Do we have anything in this one? Moment of truth. Really? One piece. That's crazy. That's not good. Two pieces. One a little bit bigger and the other one's small. We'll recheck it, but I'll show it to you here. Not good at all. Let's see the two. Let me get my finger there. Right there, those two. That one is a piece of sand. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll suck it up here. Let me get it cleaned up around it so we don't get. All right. That's terrible. Terrible. We will be going through the tailings to see if I missed anything, which this stuff's coming back or peeling off easy, rolling back easy, so I don't think I'm missing anything. Nothing. All right. Last classification is the 60, negative. So we'll see if there's anything in that, but that was not good. We're going to do all of this because there's not much air. I guess it's just good enough for the pan. All right, this is it. I'm not expecting a lot out of this. Find out what we got. Negative 60. Okay. All right, nothing in that one. Nothing. Alrighty. I guess you gotta do it to find out what's good and what ain't. So that was the negative 60. Stay down in there. I don't want to lose any of that tailings. Okay. Negative 60. Alright, let's dry out the little bit of gold that we got. I will go through the tailings to see if I missed anything. And then I'll dry it up, weigh it up, and show you what I got. Well, Gold Dust Woman, Paydirt. I don't think we're going to be too happy with this, but here we go. There's what I ended up getting. Trying to get it in the camera for you. I'll give you a close-up too of it in that small little panning or little pan I got with a dime. Yeah, that's what we got. It was easy panning. The more I think about it, the more I look at it, I mean, the material was a lot like golden pay dirt. It just looked like play sand with a lot of mica in it. So I'm not thinking that that was real pay dirt and then they just added the gold. So that's my opinion. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in weight. So we are all teared out. Oh, let's check. Make sure we got the 50. Make sure it's right on. Yep. So it's good. Let's drop it in and see what we got. So that way we can evaluate or give it the best review that we can. Oh my. Alright, we're going to let it sit for a second. 0.062. 0.062. So, we're going to do it at 23K because that's right in the middle. 0.062 at today's value. I don't even want to say it. $5.56. So we take the $5.56 divided by, I'm going to say a $29 bag. 19%. That is awful. All right, and I'm going to do it $5.56 divided by what it was to my door, which was $34.78. And we're looking at 16%. So, well, that's why I do it, to see what's good and what's bad out there. I was hoping it was going to be good because I liked the description. I liked everything about it. I was hopeful. I was hopeful. And if you did it at 24 karat gold, you're only at $5 and let's say 80 cents. So you could do your ROI for that. So yeah, 19% on the ROI. That's terrible. The material, you know, like I said, I don't think it was real pay dirt. But definitely comment. Let me know if you did Georgia before. Real blonde, no red sands at all. She said it's from Arizona, or not Arizona, I apologize, Alabama and Georgia. But yeah, that's what we got. 1 pound bag. You can make your decision, but I'm definitely not giving it an approval. I would not get this bag again. I wouldn't even give it another chance just because the material. It wasn't even real material in my opinion. So yeah, that's it. That's my opinion. And until we do another one, we'll see you.